Late night breaks, I hear the tires squeal. Red light can't stop, so I spin the wheel. My world goes black before I feel an angel lift me up, and I open bloodshot eyes into fluorescent white. Let the siren hit the lights, close the doors, and I am gone. Tires squeal, red light can't stop, so I spin the wheel. My world goes black before I feel an angel steal me from the bleeding jaws of death and chance, and pull me in with steady hands, giving me a second chance. The understand the ambulance I hold, that I will never let you down. I know she's really into slow-mo wheels. She has a lot of nice flashlights. She cares for all the stupid cats that never found their way home. She shaves her legs with Ginsu knives. She quotes a lot of Annie Hall. She misplaced her virginity back in 1995. She's what's keeping me alive. She's the pizza
Transmission override complete. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiating self-destruct sequence now.
And baby, don't follow that lead. So what if I was just a painter, painting houses on the rich blue coast? Would you ever try to leave me for somebody who deserves you most? 'Cause darling, I am just a painter. I'm painting houses for the rich old folks. I'm gonna make $1 million, 'cause nobody's gonna steal you
terrorists.
I wasn't ready for that. You're adorable as hell, but I'm glancing at your own. Please have faith, I can be so cavalier. And when they start to ask questions, I'll make sure to be clear. And when you see my friends, tell them not for me, and tell them what you think about the way you handled everything. You turned it all you left me with was this broken key. So tell me what you think. Give it up for the long nights and all those terrible fights. Were you honest with yourself? Every version of yourself. Did you get lost on the side of the road? If you keep acting this way, I swear I'll never come home. And when you see my friends, tell them hi for me. Tell them what you think about the way you handled everything. We walk alone on this broken road for eternity. So give me company and help me sing this lonely melody. You turned it all you left me with was this broken key. So tell me what you think. Sign me up, no regrets. Make a man out of me, and I won't say a word. And I'll give all the things that you want and I need just to give me some peace. At the bottom of the ocean, there's a place for you and me. Lead the way straight ahead. You gave me the time of my life, and it cut like a knife to the bone. See my friends, tell them my friends, tell them what and I know you don't feel right when I'm leaving. Yeah, I want it, but no, I don't need it. Tell me something sweet to get me by, 'cause I can't come back home till they're singing la, 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 la. Till everyone is singing. If you can wait till I get home, then I swear to you that we can make this last. If you can wait till I get home, then I swear come tomorrow, that's when I'll be the best. Whatever it is for the best.
What can I do?
Is this really
Safe passage to ya.
happening? I swear I'll never be happy again. It's what you dance that we can just be friends. I'm not some boy that you can sway. We knew it happened eventually. With the girl I hate, she enjoys pointing out every bad thing about me. I'm in love with a critic and a skeptic, a traitor, I'd trade her in a second. She's a backseat driver, a drama provider, an instant update of the world. She's a first-class liar, a constant forgetter. She's attractive but bitter. Did you scream enough to make her cry? To turn around, maybe don't return to me. If you think that I'm not worth your time, she's a lady and ladies shouldn't be messed with. She's a lady and ladies shouldn't be messed with. Take off your shoes, come in the room, and baby, let's try to argue. Turn out the lights, turn on the radio, and how can we fight when I'm too busy loving you? I'm too busy loving you. I'm too busy loving you. Did you scream enough to make her cry? To turn around, baby, don't return to me. If you think that I'm not worth your time, she's a lady and ladies shouldn't be messed with. She's a lady and ladies shouldn't be messed with. There you go again. We will not ever be 18 again. And I'm worn out of fighting, and every night you leave crying and die. I could use some time. Here I am, there you go again. So here I am, and I'm dying, and I'm waiting for you, waiting for confused with.
Hello. 1 second here. Trying to figure out where I'm at in I don't see you in the list at all. So it's kind of throwing me for a loop.
I'm not even in the channel? It's Phantom?
I see Chill, PUBG, Fortnite, League of Legends, World of Warcraft. Oh, we're down in BS. Okay, I just jumped right into BS. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, I sent you an invite
okay.
from here because I didn't put. It didn't like me not putting a capital K in yours because you. I just.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
It's way too specific. I don't know why. Because I was like, I don't know what mine is. I had to turn off streamer mode because I'm just sitting here streaming to no one on my Twitch stream at terrible resolution, I'm sure.
Lovely. Oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Pretty good, yeah. You have a lot cooler things happen in your life than me, but
I just moved to a different state. That's all. And got a new job. So I mean, all the normal things that come with that. Oh God, yes. Yeah, actually being paid what the market says. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not 6 figures or anything like that, but I can't complain, so pretty happy. Yeah.
you should just do that. I'm so indecisive, you know, so
I actually applied for a couple jobs at Salesforce here because they're headquartered here in Indianapolis. So oh yeah, they own the largest building downtown here, and their name is on it. But yeah, they are headquartered here, and then they have, I think they originally started out in San Francisco like everybody else, but that's not very feasible or very sustainable. You know, and Indy is super cheap. So they acquired somebody here. I can't remember the name of the company, but it basically added a lot of power and behind Salesforce.
Oh, yeah.
And so so they with that buyout they were able to relocate their whole entire C-suite here. And so yeah, there's a lot of UX jobs there, but they have the pick of the litter. I mean, everybody wants to work. You know, I mean, they get hundreds of, if not thousands of applications for any sort of position that they have open here.
Oh,
so
yeah, I'm not applying directly for one of them. I'm applying for, like, you know, admin jobs. That's their basic ass shit, you know.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Low-end shit, I mean. But there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of people, I do support for it, where I currently work downtown in Des Moines, and we don't, you know, people don't know anything about it when they call into us most of the time. It's real rare when someone has, like, an IT news, and, you know, usually we're just helping create basic ass shit, you know, and it's like, now we have to say we're sorry for the fact that there's just certain things on Salesforce that are just hard-coded in since 99, you know, when they started, that they're slowly pushing out, because Lightning looks pretty, but there's stupid things they haven't done with it or haven't done with it yet that are in Classic that people like. You were just classics. Those were real simple. But yeah, if I could get paid like 20K more, I'd take that.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it other than that it's CRM, and we have our own CRM tool that we run internally that I help actually build. So
that is beautiful, user-friendly, and works the way they want it to work, but it's like they're just stuck in their ways of like using their old garbage classic. They're slowly moving people away from the company we work for.
so they're kind of sounds like they're kind of the Epic of medical records.
Yeah,
like Epic Systems is, oh my gosh, I mean they are stuck in the 90s when it comes to like user experience and everything, and that's too bad because it could be really good. I mean, they're a pretty incredible company to work for, but I mean, every nurse, I mean, just with Aria, you know, after she was born and stuff, I mean, the whole entire UI hospitals and clinics in Iowa City uses it, and I just sit there and watch them try to like log in even, and I would ask them to kind of, because they tell they're frustrated, like, so what's going on there, and you know, just to understand like what their frustration is. And there's a lot of low hanging fruit kind of stuff they could do to improve it, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're as bad as some companies like that. But they know like the core audience is like a big financial company, you know, just a huge company, and then they don't cater.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have. I think we use Salesforce for some aspects of what we do, because we're basically fund or loan and fund administration, where I'm at. So we help set up funds that people invest in, mostly private equity kind of stuff. But there's definitely a lot of our clients use Salesforce in some way, and they definitely want our system to play nice with it. As far as like, if I have these fields on Salesforce, I want to be able to import them into the product that I work on called Core Pro, and you know, not have any hiccups.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things. It's very good with that, though. I mean, there's a lot of things where people get things. They allow people to, you know, a lot of integrations. They have the app exchange thing. There's just so much to learn about it in the 2 years I've been working with it, and I was like, I went from hating it to being like, I think I can actually do this, to after my friend John had been telling me to just get a job in it, like, for 2 years, you know, like, oh, you've been doing it for 6 months, you better just stick with it. Like, well, I'm way more comfortable doing help desk support, you know, because I attack things differently than, like, the average person I work with, because most of the people I work with maybe worked on a phone support team for, like, equities, or, you know, just some sort of financial, you know, worked for Wells Fargo, worked for freaking Siemens, worked for like a billion other, like, there's accounts we have with just tons of different people, and then it's like, oh, where we work, we're working with financial advisors and under, you know, a big organization that just has a bunch of financial institutions, like, and they all use this basic, they all use like installed packages that have been created from that organization, and a lot of it doesn't work with Lightning yet. So like a lot of times we're just telling people where to go and where they can't, what they can't do with it. And the most complex thing was we're writing formulas occasionally for like a process builder. That's like literally the most complex it gets, even though we could be eventually, you know, writing Apex, but that's more almost consultant work. And that's a shitty thing. We build some pretty good relationships with these customers because, you know, we're like a team of like 8 people. We don't get high call volume, and then it's like the same people call in a lot, and they're like, oh, I love working with you. You know, you're always like good about it. It's like, well, they were upset with regular Salesforce support because they were going through our company for regular Salesforce support. Other companies or other, you know, divisions of Salesforce is just random worldwide support, and, you know, it has their basic tiers and things like any other help desk. But they create tickets, and then the people call them, you know, within their SLA time frame. But ours is literally like, we're 8 people that are designated to be in queue or more, you know, and we're just there waiting for a call for these specific financial institutions. So it's just like, oh, you have a person you can talk to in 5 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour, you know, and we're gonna try to resolve it, or at least get you going in the right fucking direction, because that's a lot of the times we're like the middleman when the stupid help desk from the company is just like, we don't know, we heard the word Salesforce, we're gonna push it to these guys, they're gonna tell you where you need to go exactly, even though we'll send them back to another number that is theirs, but it'll be like that team actually handles the subscription aspect of Salesforce through that company, because the company does. They do Salesforce, they do Redtail, which is another CRM. I don't know if they do other ones. I know there's one through Google called Copper, which I saw the other day, and I was like, oh, that's fancy. And it was just like, oh.
Haven't heard of that.
It like integrates with G Suite and stuff, and they supposedly took like.
Oh, interesting.
Like I Googled, you know, obviously Google a ton of Salesforce articles for work, just on a daily basis to be like, oh.
Sure.
I can put it in their emails and be like, here's a helpful article. And it's kind of like our QA system. I'm supposed to put that in there to make it look like I'm doing something. But I'm actually doing QAs now, but that's besides the point. It's literally, that is, Google picks up on that on my Pixel, and I'll like look at my feed, and it has Salesforce related information. I'm like, I didn't follow Salesforce, but I Googled it a lot. So now you think I'm really interested in it. But it's really just my job.
Dude, when I worked for Deere, or when I was doing work for Deere, at my job in Iowa City, I was Googling so much stuff just about, you know, planters, air seeders, and like CAN buses and stuff, that all of a sudden, like, I don't know how it made the jump to my computer at home, because I never used my computer at home to do any work, and I never logged into anything personal on my work computer. So, but all of a sudden I would get like videos in my YouTube showing up on like how to calibrate, you know, your meters on your planter, and set up your various controls, and the headland control, and row shut off, and runoff, and, you know, and procedures and stuff. And like, I didn't Google anything about this, so what the heck? You know, I'd always, you know, be logged into my work email and watch videos under that account on YouTube. So I don't know how it made the jump. That just freaks me out. No. I just think that my phone was sitting there listening to me, and just heard me, you know, talking about work, and it was like, okay, when I get home, I'm gonna start recommending all this stuff. Sure. Dude, I worked with a lot of different recruiters when I was trying to find something here, and honestly, I found. Oh, hold on, I'm dying. But I found. Sorry, I'm struggling here. Give me one second. Anyway. Basically, I worked with a lot of recruiters here. Actually, just in general to kind of start off with, and I really didn't have any solid luck until I actually changed my, because this was back when I was still in Iowa, but once we had signed a lease for our apartment here, that's when I changed my location on my resume to actually living here, and the floodgates opened. Yeah, I gotta grab my charger from my earbuds quick. Forgot to do the one ear switch off. Yeah, but basically that coupled with using LinkedIn Premium, I had a free trial for that, and then I extended that like just by I mean, it's super expensive, but seriously, that's probably how I got my current job, was just by having LinkedIn Premium. So the HR guy here at Cortland Capital reached out to me rather than me like going through a recruiter or something, which was pretty impressive to me anyway. So.
Well, yeah, I have people reach out to me all the time on there, especially when I put like, "Hey, I'm looking," but it's like, because I have, well, mainly because I have desktop support and Salesforce stuff on there, so I figured out getting like Salesforce jobs and desktop support jobs. But a lot of the Salesforce jobs are like developers. It's like they see that I do something in my life, and no Apex. Actually, my boss, which is one of the guys I've been working with for like a couple years now, like started after me, but he was a team lead in an SME, or at least an SME on a company for like 6 years. Super smart guy, and this is that he reminds me of Cody in the sense that he can just, do math and, things I hate so much. He was with me, so he's really good at like actually doing formulas in Salesforce, so he could do some.
PS4 Soul's been dead for ages. Let's look east for the supply cart.
Like Cody or you or somebody, in the past. But
Yeah, I've used 64 too.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you can obviously have to do like 1,500 hours of actual coding on there before you can start to get, volunteer work. But then people actually look at you based on, you put that on your resume, like, hey, I did volunteer work for this place. Or I just regret not, even though I don't like coding that much, or I didn't. I regret not taking the free classes on Course Area when it was free, because now they're all like $300 for like a
Yeah.
I was on my friend Cody was, Cody. Cody was into that. He was telling me about that early on, like 5 years ago, before it was really a huge site. And I was like, oh yeah, well, maybe I'll do it.
This guy don't seem too
Python
bright.
class, and I was like, okay, and then he signed me up for it. And I think I noticed that I had missed it in class. It was like the last class. I actually looked at my
Seems they got dragged that way. Up the glacier to the northwest.
Yeah, it's like that reoccurring. I have a reoccurring dream where I go to a class in undergrad, like for the first day or like the first week of the class, and then I stop going and I forget about it until the day of the final. And I have, yeah, exactly. And I have that reoccurring dream. Haven't had it in a while. I'll probably have it tonight now that I'm talking about it. But usually I'm like, okay, what did I forget to do? Because I don't know what else, my brain's trying to tell me. Yeah, that one sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to go back to school for anything else other than just the kind of stuff. Continuing education. Yeah, I don't really feel like getting a doctorate, so. I hope so. Yeah.
I actually was working. I talked to you for them, but I was actually working for about 5 months. 2 jobs. I was working part-time at Target and at downtown Cognizant that I work at. So I was working like 40 hours a week during the day at Cognizant, and sometimes it was like 30 at work.
Wow.
I was just trying to pay down some debt because I bought a fucking, trying to pay down regular debt, but that I already had. But also I bought a fucking $1,800 computer with a Newegg credit card with no interest. I'm trying to get charged no interest on that.
Oh,
It's like
nice.
I fell into that crap, even though it's a good thing.
Yeah. No, I still have a freelance gig that I'm keeping open. It's actually with the company I worked at before I joined X5. That's nice. I mean, it's just they're out of North Liberty, so yeah, pretty much. It's Reminisce. It's that scrapbooking company. Yep. Yeah, and so I mean they changed hands of ownership, and yeah. They're no longer in the they're no longer the owners of that. Some other guy took it over, and he does a pretty good job. He actually has them, I think, 8 months ahead of schedule, which is pretty awesome. And so yeah, I kind of do some work here and there for them. It feels like it's about every other month at this point that I have like a little bit of a sprint where I have to just kind of buckle down, a couple days out of the week and throw stuff together, and then just similar stuff that I was doing when I was there. So, doing lines and all the online collateral and marketing materials. And then, I mean, it's usually limited to like 3 lines, which is not bad. I mean, that's me. I mean, that's pretty, I guess it's okay. I mean, it's like, by the time I'm done, it's about $1,500. So, and that's nice. But the only thing that sucks is that taxes aren't taken out of it. So I have to stay on top of that. Yeah, if it was under the table, that'd be fantastic.
You're gonna mail me a $1,500 envelope. You said, right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Chris's mom, or did you charge her something? I can't remember. You did her like book covers and stuff, didn't you?
Oh, for Chris's mom? That was just all like volunteer work.
Yeah, you put that you did volunteer work then or something. I know you have a lot on.
Yeah.
Or at least on LinkedIn, where it's like you should have on here in a bad example. Farm stuff.
Oh, hold on 1 second here. Getting attacked. Gonna die. Is not happy. Yeah. She's 2.5. Happy. I'll be right back. All right, hold on a second here.
All right. Did I add you? Add you.
trying to get my wife in here too. I'm not sure how to invite her to this stuff. Hold on. She's got her own WoW account and everything. So yeah. Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out how do I invite her in here?
Well, if you want to invite her just to the group or to the channel or to this channel, you just hit that. There's a create instant invite if you hover over beat bullshit, and that's where you can do it from. And then you copy and paste the link. That's how I send it to you in chat. But I'm trying to like click on your name and add you to my friends list. Now it says remove friends, so we must be friends now. Yeah, we're friends now. I don't remember.
Yeah, I added you to mine.
Okay, that's what it was, and then I accepted it with unconsciously, you know. I was trying to type it in and trying to find my own name, but I'm pretty sure it's Pony something. My Pony. Yeah, it's at the bottom there. Good God. It's hashtag 92.
I can't figure out how to instant invite. What's your?
I can do it again if you want.
Yeah, I know you need a link. Yeah, go ahead and yeah. It's not giving me the ability.
Hit it in Discord to see message. That's the. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it says joined. I don't. There's two. I sent you two different versions of the link. Hopefully.
Alright, she's looking at my screen. Alright, there she is.
Hello?
She's
Good,
sitting
how are
right next
you?
to me, so I might get some echoing.
Echoing.
We might. Nice.
I'm old, so mine happen like 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That's it.
What happened? Oh. Nice. Not sure I've ever had it.
Pretty drunk, or pretty lit playing, I don't know how to describe it. I was playing GTA with my friend I work with, and then I played FIFA, and we played video games until like midnight. It's the most I'd played in like 6 months, I don't know. I guess I have to turn into a 20-something-year-old again, but... I get up at, when I was working a bunch, Brent and I was, I get up at 5:30, so I was getting up at like 5:30 and working at Target until about 11. It's getting like absolute zero sleep.
AM or PM?
Oh, AM and PM. 5:30 AM and then to 11 PM. So I was waking up and getting like 4 hours of sleep. That. I was working like 70.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it was. Had to make some extra money. Not being, I guess, not being in a real great career path. Just indecisive. That's what I am.
Take the wind in your sails.
I start my doctorate in 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
And I teach from home. So I teach little kids in China how to speak English right now.
Oh my God, that's the life.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, it doesn't pay the greatest. It's not horrible, but it's not bad.
That's the sad part. Teaching.
Well, I make more than some teachers do in an actual teaching job, so I mean, I can't complain too much because I don't have to leave my house.
Yeah, that's good then.
I think it's sad that I'm getting paid more by China to teach online than it is than we teach our. Why is that?
Hold on.
1 hour access.
What do you
You're
do?
on the right track.
Then we teach our own teachers here. Why? Breton's sound randomly went through his computer so I can hear myself talking.
All right, there we go. Fixed.
I get that when I'm teaching, and it makes me want to murder children. Well, they have feedback there when they don't wear headphones. Part of the requirement is that they're supposed to wear headphones so that I don't hear myself talking, because it's almost impossible to teach online when you can hear yourself talking.
Yeah, the echo of your own voice, I understand that, because if I get feedback in my headset when I'm playing video games in the past, I would just like make me want to stop playing it or take my headset off, because you're talking over yourself, whether it's the delay
Right.
you, it's just, yeah, it makes it hard to think.
And you lose your train of thought.
I lose my train of thought easy enough. I don't need myself talking to myself.
Yeah, I mean, I only work like like 20 hours a week, maybe. I don't even think I work that much anymore. I'm only trying to pull in like 1,500 to 2,000 a month, because for me, it's enough to pay my bills plus extra for like saving up for when I start school. What, babe? What do you think? But it pays. I mean, for online. What? It pays. Okay, I'm not gonna talk anymore.
He's going crazy right now. I don't know why.
I can't play the game either because my arm.
Oh, did you know Aaron had his second daughter?
Who? Sorry. Oh, did he? Nice. Oh, that's great. Burning Crusade? Did you say Burning Crusade? Long time ago. Last time shamans were truly great. And enhanced.
Good day to you. Don't get your ballistic mind.
You've got the coin? Because I've got the bargains.
Like, I got a tank, a warlock, a priest.
Travel safely now.
Whatever. Let me do 25 man with you. As long as I'm not dead weight, I guess. That's what I was worried about back then. Wasn't doing a lot of constructive working or anything, you know. Being like, I'm trying to think how old I was. Probably
We all do.
Too many pills? I have high blood pressure. I mean, that's crazy. Like a bad that's just taken care of. Yeah, this is just like, yeah, it's not. You got TMJ. I think it's 2. Pretty sure it's 2, because I don't have like. I mean. Not what they say it is. I have a really like big neck. Random information you guys didn't need to know.
All right.
What's wrong with Jesse?
I'm broken.
Downhill from stay in shape. Just do that. Definitely try to stay in shape.
AKA not me.
Yeah,
I'm getting doughy. I need to do what Jesse's talking about. Yeah, I'm getting doughy.
really good shape. Working out real well. It's, you know, Christian, the guy I work with, his eating habits reminds me of you when you were working out. But, oh yeah, Brenton's been working out. I actually help crap or help. Right pictures a couple years before or a year before.
Yeah, I've just been getting, I don't know, this move has kind of thrown me off a little bit. Just making up excuses for myself, I guess. We have a gym at our apartment complex, so I should seriously be doing stuff, but
I have one too, but it's right across. Literally, I'm like in the closest building to it. So easy. I actually worked out more when I had a Planet Fitness.
same with us.
You gotta have somebody motivation. About like eating healthy, I still lost like 15 pounds. That time stairs without like being gassed and like I go run a mile, but then I'd walk up the stairs and just be out of breath.
Nicole's a jewel crafter. Yep.
I need to get closer.
Crafting jewels. Hey, do you have to train for your profession to, like, I didn't train or anything. I'm able to, like, gather stuff. But are you...
You just need to train in, like, the current expansions training. Rafter was actually telling me that earlier before I went out. It's like
Wait.
So, like, you could have absolute 0 of whatever profession and then train in, as, you know.
Oh, okay. So I need to go train, I guess, so that I can unlock the latest and greatest in the expansion.
Train at the correct trainer. That's pretty much it. So.
Yeah. I mean, yay. Sounds like they've made it a little easier, so you don't have to start from 0, though, right?
Yeah, just like you don't have to grind 7 levels.
Yeah. But
I do.
You do? Wait, what? What level are you? Oh. It's Andalari jewel crafting, though. You're level 15, so yeah, you're up to date. What is it, 150 levels, right? Or is it at 100 levels? Okay.
Wait, like per expansion place?
Yeah,
Or like there's a total of 150. So like in Dandelion, like the new place, there's 150 levels.
something every level, they kind of make
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 100 or 150. Like originally, it was just with WoW Vanilla. It was 300. So 300 was the cap, and then every expansion that came out, it was an additional like 100 or 150 levels. And up until sounds like this expansion, if you wanted to change professions, you had to go from 0 all the way up. So you had to go back to old world stuff, and it was a huge time sink.
What are the what are the jewelry kits for?
It's what you need in order to carve your gems.
But I didn't need it to carve my gems because I didn't use any of them to carve.
Like right now, she has the raw gem. She hasn't cut anything and turned into a socket yet. So.
What?
Yeah, so you prospect ore to get the raw gem.
I did that.
And then you use your jewel crafting.
I did.
You use your jewel crafting to cut them into various things. After you've
did that.
them.
I'm asking what the jeweler's kit is for.
You have to. You only need one of those, right? On your person at all times, just to be able to cut gems. That's it, right? I noticed you've got like 4 or 5 in your bag. Yeah, it's a jeweler's kit. Yeah, you only need one. It's kind of like being a alchemist. You only need one philosopher's stone in order to be able to transmute and stuff. So.
No, I'm so dumb.
She's a noob.
Screw you guys.
I remember
Noob bug.
My best friend's wife out of blood. I was saying, so I would sound like an asshole when I really knew. I guess. So it's like, okay, I'll be nice.
Yeah. Was this back in your raw pony mad days, or?
That was like a crusade or.
Okay.
So yeah. Play like a mage and shit. Like I had a mage, you know, off and on. I'd actually love it like Lillegs because I want to play a paladin, I guess, instead.
Yeah.
12 years or however long. I mean, I didn't really play the last one very much. But.
Yeah, I played the beginning of it and then tapered off. Just kind of lost interest.
Yeah, I literally did some.
I don't have a card.
But this one seems a lot more fresh. I mean, I pretty much hadn't played it for 2 years, though, so that kind of makes a game a little fresh for you. If I play the character I've played 1,000 times, it might be alright.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of some character ADD going on a little bit earlier tonight. I was like, do I really want to play my shaman? Because like enhancements, it's a great spec, it's fun, but compared to other DPS classes, the DPS we do is complete shit. So it's kind of like, do I want to really suffer through that? Well, that's what I've always played. I've always played enhancements. It's just like, yeah. I mean, it's good for leveling, but really, I mean, I just want to get to level cap so I can go heal stuff. But I don't really want to be just a strict DPS class because I want to be versatile enough to where if I decide to start doing dungeons and stuff, I want to not sit there and wait forever because I'm DPS.
I need a target.
Yeah, I thought about rolling Tekken again. I have a he's a monk, obviously. But I mean, he's level 100, and so I got on him for a little bit tonight and kind of got his talents and stuff sorted out. And then I was like, I don't remember how to play this. So I just logged off, and I was like, oh, maybe I could play Larison, who's my druid. And druids are fun. I mean,
mm-hmm. Kalani and his YouTube videos, and he's really descriptive on just he just constantly is talking the entire video, but he just has gameplay of him randomly killing stuff at whatever said level. But he plays Pally primarily, but he plays multiple characters, but he's just elaborating on like, hey, this one's the best, this one's weaker. And I think he's maybe the one who said warriors were like just characters. Like, gotta be the
How are what are they called? The demon hunters. I don't.
They're fun DPS. They're kind of like maybe a better Death Knight. I'm not sure. Maybe a more interesting.
That's weird because they wear leather. I really enjoyed my Death Knight when I played him. Macadee was my Death Knight, Death Knight, and I played him a lot, almost to the point where I was like, this is going to be my new main, back in Wrath of the Lich King, and then I can't remember why, but I just eventually went back to Show, of course, but I wouldn't mind. It's just he's level 85, and I don't really feel like grinding out all those levels, Yeah. Well, unlocked my shoulders completely. Yeah. I'm 6 bubbles into level 112, so I haven't been really pressing too hard. I kind of want to just enjoy the content and stuff. I mean, I know everybody is probably getting pretty close to, well, I'm pretty sure somebody's already level capped. I'm sure a lot of people are, but what? How?
Or they're just a lot of those guys have played
sure made a plan.
They're like they're straight worse than what they're supposed to do. Like the guy who did the Kalani guy that did the videos, he did a video the same like the Tuesday it technically came out because it's you could go play Monday. It technically was released Monday, like at some point.
Yeah, that's when I started.
Yeah, I played that night, like for like 30
minutes. Time.
But then that guy had leveled up to 120 by the next day and made a goddamn YouTube video on, like, kind of what you should do. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I love this guy, but
not messing around.
You are a crazy bastard. But it's like, he has, like, Patreons and things like that to be able to do shit like
sure.
that, too. So.
Yeah.
And you're one of the top people that does WoW YouTube videos. Obviously, that's a big deal then.
paid to win. My wife got excited. She just squeezed a fish. Yeah, she sounded so delighted by it. I'm curious.
I need to make a horde character at some point and use my 110 boost. So.
Cosmodon, yeah, been on here since I left Asgalore, that was after Vanilla. Ended up leaving. What is this? Oh, cool, crazy. Ended up leaving Asgalore just because a couple people I played with, Chris Mack, went off and went RP for a while, and then another guy, Hoon, that I played with, he just quit. So everybody I knew there, and then to make matters worse, the guild that I was with, they decided to rename because when Vanilla or when BC was released, they decided that, oh, you can rename your guild if you want to. And so they decided, oh, well, instead of, I can't remember what they were before, they were like, oh, we'll just become Butt Rangers of the North. And I was like, okay. So I left my guild and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to transfer servers, and our server was high population, so they were doing the server transfer stuff. So I went to Cosmodon.
So you do know people on there?
I don't anymore. No.
I mean, that's...
Or no, on Cosmodon I do. Well, I used to. Chris used to be on here, and then the guild that I was on the Alliance side, I'd been with them since basically BC, and they kind of fell apart over the past couple of years. So, and everybody's kind of gone off in their own separate directions. Yeah, well, and the guild that guild still exists. I mean, Vanguard of War is still around. It's just managed pretty poorly now, and favoritism plays into a lot of the raid groups and stuff. So. Yeah. Yeah.
Best fit. And people would be like whispering, "Dude, you gotta get her out of there. She's bad." like she's dragging us down. I see that from multiple people. I'm like, God damn it. Like, how do I tell her she's just terrible at it? I definitely understand.
Hey, all the DPS is up, but the tank is dead. This is great.
I always count on they died. If they could keep everybody but themselves alive, like their heal should be fairly close to last, unless they're about to die and everybody else is topped off, kind of thing. Because I've played healing and tanks primarily over anything else, or tanking. And then I'm not a garbage DPS. I just don't put a lot of effort into it because it's like my third level of alts when I would play a lot. So it's like, oh yeah, all my characters are like 100 on this realm on Suramar, or 110. I guess 2 of them are 110 plus, and then the rest of them are 100 because I eventually just leveled them up. but the last expansion I didn't play enough, so kind of what happened.
Yeah, I've got 3 110s. I've got my Warlock. Well, I got and a 112. so 2 110s and a 112, and then I've also got Dagger Snot. He's my rogue. He's a goblin, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I'm surprised I got it.
I need to target something first.
Somehow got the name Pam when Death Notes came out.
That's hilarious.
She used to have Princess Leia buns and stuff, but
Funny.
I mean, yeah, this is good. I mean, people always probably thought I was a chick. No, I'm Pony. I'm a guy playing a human warrior, female warrior that has like gray hair.
No, Show is a female. I just didn't like because she used to be Alliance side, and she was a Draenei. I just didn't like the male Draenei model. Like, this looks pretty dumb. Yeah.
I've ever played
Huh, I need an alchemy station apparently. Do I have to go? Yeah, I'm just like, it says it requires $1 in alchemy station, and I'm sitting here thinking, are you serious? Like, I just can't craft this right here at one of these tables.
Please, can you help me get back to Albie? I'm
I
sure
don't
he's
want to go
worried.
to $1. Well, I'm making my first potions of Zandalari, so just coastal healing potions. Woo!
Oh shit, I clicked off.
My uncle placed me in charge of this village so I could acquire some easy leadership experience, but a cult? How does one deal with a cult? Tides welcome you.
Tides welcome. Are you playing Shaman?
What's that?
You are playing Shaman, I'm saying.
Yeah, yep.
7 bars of experience remaining. Probably not getting that. Unless I like rolling. I'm just not rested. I hate being not. I wish it would just give
Well,
me
just make sure to get into an inn for overnight.
Oh yeah, if I'm not playing, I'm definitely in an inn. The only characters it really matters on is it was Lillegs and Pony, the ones I had that level. So like the other ones, they're obviously
Is Lillegs a dwarf? I hope Lillegs is either a dwarf or a
Conway and
gnome.
his men overthrew the village so fast.
Brendan.
I didn't see it coming.
I'm gonna change him to a dark
Are you
iron
safe?
orc.
Can you help me get back
What
to
do you
Albie?
know?
I'm sure he's worried.
Okay.
Hey,
That's what I really
I have
a
a duty
cult
you at home.
has taken hold of this town due to
That's hilarious.
inadequacy.
Back to me post. Anything you can share, my lord. We need
Angle
as
point
much
is under my
information as
watch.
we can gather.
I think I'm ready to go. We can still fix
Real
this.
terrible movie in the 90s where the aliens in the movie had like weird backwards short legs, and for some reason when I heard when I heard Dave Attell's stand-up of Tiny Little Legs, even though he's talking about like a dwarf, like an actual little person in his comedy, about like, he's like, there was a puddle, I had to swim it, fucker. You know, like saying something like that. Look at these tiny little legs. And that's literally the reason for Little Legs. I mean, I have multiple experiences like that. Pony is named after a fucking, you know, after the video card company and the jump drive company.
PNY.
Yeah, I literally had a PNY jump drive. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's PNY, but someone started calling me Pony at one point. I was just like, okay. And then one girl we rated.
Yeah, and then you also have the Bob's Burgers equestrical guy who's Pony Danza, which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's true, and that's funny because I was Pony Danza before that episode.
Before that.
Yeah, I was Pony Danza and Karazhan, you know, Burning Crusade. I was like, I'm Pony Danza. My raid leader once called me the boss because I guess I was bossing people around as a tank, you know, like as I was reading the strats and wanting to succeed in early Karazhan, and I became the main tank in our raid, our 10-man. And then at one point he's like, listen to Pony, he's the boss. And I was like, what, like the boss, like Tony Danza? and I just took Pony Danza. I was like, I am now Pony Danza. I self-proclaimed, gave myself my own title. But then everybody, the one guy that I know that's like sued by Pony. Famous. One. Two, why would he swap burgers over me? You're gonna sue fucking Fox over a random poor person? Come on, I thought of it first, but it's not even the same spelling. Most people assume it's Pony after they read it, and then they laugh because it's Pony Danza.
Huh, you can scrap stuff. Oh, really? I haven't talked to that guy in years.
On Discord, friend. Usually I would leave out like, you know, like an and or a couple ands, you know, and just sound dumb as hell. I was like, sure that. Like I spelled everything correctly because I used a spell checker. I did good punctuation. I left out words that a free version of Grammarly wouldn't find. I just read it to get it. Because usually I try to do that based on like.
I will find the bank somewhere. Oh, I think I found it. Nope, that's not it.
He's online.
Looks like a bank. Not a bank. 115. Jeez. Holy crap, I just looked at my bank. I have a lot of SHI.
Screams grow louder as we go out into the bay. I can feel the torment of the tides. These are ill omens indeed.
I'll give you another ill omen. The bay is full of the outrigger's prey.
I gotta get all my
do you believe that the sea creatures have been affected too?
I don't know what these are called. Basically, the weapons from the last expansion. I want to hang on to those.
Discover the source of this defilement.
Yeah.
No, I mean I have.
Get ready, outriggers.
On my
These creatures are unlike anything we faced
It's one of
before.
my best character names too. Is Ral Kipkin. Ral Kipkin. Cal Ripken. People are always like, "Oh, Cal Ripken." It's like, yeah, you got it. You won the.
I must prove myself to my uncle.
It wasn't a hard
Brother
look.
Farrell!
Nobody warned me how
You've arrived at
difficult it is to be a
fortuitous
leader.
time. We require your aid.
Wow.
You're either talking.
Wonder
or
how much
helping.
living steel sells
Let's
for. I have a lot of it in my bank.
Was that from the last expansion?
How much?
Need anything, please leave.
I think it's from the previous one yet. But I must have been stockpiling it for
You can learn much about the world.
whatever reason, just to probably sell it on the, what is that, account bound or soulbound? No, it's not soulbound. I bet I could get a pretty penny for that.
I've never seen a monster I couldn't take down.
Which I just get tired of him like talking randomly, so I'm just like, I don't. I'm gonna come in here and then people can come and talk to me, but usually people on Discord will not continuously, or PC, don't continuously talk unless it's an actual continual conversation. And there's multiple channels, so we can avoid each other. Things like that.
Lovely.
I finally got the, I don't know if you have it, I'm assuming you probably do, that you have multiple characters higher level, you know, they're level up to me. It's the water strider or whatever, for fishing dailies. And
Yeah, I have that. Yep.
I just, like, neglected to do it at the time. Now I finally did it, like, I just got it today, actually. I'm just like, yes, I want to utilize this, woo! Like, it's my primary mount. Oh man, now I'm killing Loch Ness monsters that have shadowy. Whatever this is.
I apparently have maxed out my bank. Have they added the ability to buy more space, like to add more bags? Yeah, which I mean, I think I have the biggest. Well, probably don't have the biggest bags anymore. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh my god, there's horde guys right here. Now that I was talking about horde guys, there's fucking horde guys right there. Just tried to jinx myself. Fucking fuck. I don't want to get killed. There's a level 120 guy right there.
Reagent bank. What the hell is that? Reagent bank. Wow, it just, I did the bag, I have bag none, so I just sorted, hit the sort button and it plopped everything in there. That's a reagent, so. Yeah. What is that?
Interface overhauls to where it
I have, I use like dominoes and Titan panel and ice HUD, sexy map, just to kind of, because I hate the default version UI. It's not powerful enough. Yeah, same here. Yeah.
I mean, it's all one tool pretty much, but I have like, I obviously have my damage meters and things in here also. Actually, I don't know if my damage meters aren't working on this character, so I have to like, you have to set the add-ons and things. It's like a troll. I didn't know trolls could be a warlock, but there's a troll warlock and like a druid swimming around out here. Be fucking with me.
I'm out of range.
You probably had it coming.
I had it coming.
Yep. I don't know why.
It has an app kind of like Curse that you can download, so. Just now realize that
Ah, there we go. That's cool. I have these drafts of magic, and I chugged like 4 of them, and nothing happened. And finally, I turned into a pink void walker, trying to use up some stuff in a fun way. Selling some stuff. Yeah, these bags are a lot more manageable now. I'm pretty good about it. Yeah, half my it was like 3/4 full. I don't even probably need all this stuff. I don't. A lot of it's quest items. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I'm being an alchemist. I tend to hang on to a lot of potions. You never know what I'm going to need, so. I don't know what this thermal anvil is all about, or where I got it. Probably from one of those robots. Well, yeah, I think I got it from whatever that robot is that engineers put down daily. Go up and, yeah, Blingtron. Paper Zeppelin. Is Dot Rex your brother?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
I have a silver monkey head.
Yeah, it should. I'm in mine. It says Aaron. Yeah, it's Aaron Green. It says Rex. Yep, that's him. That's his Twitch name too. So he streams as Rex. He does like PUBG and shit. But I mean, it was wild. He actually has. He paid somebody to do his like UX or his graphic design, which the guy's name is. My name is Mud on Fiverr. He's actually pretty good at it. He's pretty like cheap. comparably cheap to other people, I guess, but it's obviously like gives you unlimited like revisions of the UI stuff that he makes for you, or I guess he
Oh, interesting.
because he does all your like everything for like the stream pretty much if you want to. So like custom logo, just all kinds of stuff like that. Aaron's is like I don't know, some like it's kind of it's red, white, and black, I think, color scheme wise. Obviously some dots. It's dot rect, but it looks pretty nice. You know, it's more professional than like trying to be a main pro streamer instead of like one I did where I just went to the site. It's the Nerd or Die site, I think. A site where you can literally download free templates. You can make your own. They accept a template maker. If you don't really want to mess with, I mean, I do have like let's say I have some graphic design tools that I got for free in like a Humble Bundle. I'm trying to think of what it was. Was it Photoshop program? I think I got a bunch of different. I got like Music Maker and a bunch of other shit. I don't think what it's called for sure. But then when I got into it, I was like, yeah, I don't even know where to start. Even though there was a tutorial, I need it. This interface is completely unfamiliar to me, and I.
What was that in?
It was a graphic design software I got.
Huh,
I just
interesting.
talked to Brent and I'd be like, hey, you wanna? I'll pay to do my Twitch layovers.
Yeah, I know there's like ZBrush, which is free, or not ZBrush. I can't remember.
Whatever I got
What was it called?
because you had to have a key and stuff. It was just it was like you got it for $20, but it was like $200 worth of software on Humble Bundle. You know, I like to waste money on there. I mean, I guess it's not a waste because usually I put all my money towards charity. So like, I want to put it to the University of Iowa Children's Hospital, and I'll do that, and then give no money to Humble Bundle. How about that? Tiny percent to Humble Bundle. See a horde-torn warrior on his water mount, just riding his bug across the water. I've seen like 4 or 5 horde guys, and they haven't killed me. It's pretty surprising because before the expansion, people were just killing me immediately when I was leveling up. Oh, there's another horde guy. He's a high mountain torrent. Just swimming around. I think my vacation on World of Warcraft has ended, and I'm not going to be able to use that PvP buff to get extra experience anymore. If I start to get ganked by people, I'll probably turn it off.
So you're on a PvP server, huh?
No. It's the if you know the new war mode. If you go to your talents, one of in your talents, you can just turn it off and on, but you have to be in Stormwind or Toggle. So you have to, or what I guess I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, but you get special talents based on it if you have it. So some of them are actually really nice, you know, like just for PvE even, because they'll do. So, but you get 10% extra experience for quests and monsters when you use it too. So it's good for leveling characters. So
Interesting.
it's kind of like Catch-22. You wanna level up fast, or do you wanna take the chance of getting ganked by people? Because if you're on I'm on a PvE server, and it's always been PvE.
Yeah, I am too. I started off Asgalore was, I don't know if it still is. It was a PvP server, so that was my introduction to WoW, and it took me forever to level because I played right when this game came out, and there were so many people that baited it. I had a beta key and I played it for a little bit, and I got kind of turned off by the fact that I knew I was going to lose any progress. And back then, like, to level took forever. So I got to level 5 and was like, okay, I'll get this when I'll definitely play this and subscribe to it once it's live. But I went on Asgalore, and it was just impossible to level because so many people leveled quickly enough that I'd be level 5 and have level 20 just coming along and killing me. at will, over and over and over, make it impossible to really make any progress. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
PvP thing, but now they literally, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, even if it says PvP, I thought they were gonna change it to where it's like literally not PvP and PvE anymore. It's just straight PvE, and then if you turn your PvP on, kind of like old Diablo, where like Diablo 2, where you could just be PvP enabled the whole time, and if you turned it off, you could save.
I don't have a target.
You had to toggle it down. I guess in Diablo 2 also, you could just get ganked that way too. It wasn't like.
Angle Point is under my watch. I am doing what I can.
Where is he at? He's from the pylon. I like this space because of dark.
Yeah, it's fun so far. I agree.
Are you playing Horde or Alliance?
I'm playing Alliance right now.
My first character I ever made was a human paladin. The second character I ever made was actually had to be on a different server, and that was on. It was either Bone Chewer or it was Hellscream. I can't remember which one. And that was a Tauren shaman. And I remember. Do you remember when they brought shamans over to the Alliance and paladins over to the Horde, and that was like everybody was super pissed and like, oh, we're gonna quit, we're gonna boycott. And now, I actually wish they would have kind of kept it separated, like where there were only certain classes, but they would have to be balanced, and kind of make up for each other on each side. I kind of like that because that's really like why I love Shaman. Remember my first account before it was banned. I had a level 40, and this was back in vanilla, and I had a level 47 Tauren Shaman, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be my new thing. And then a Chinese gold farmer hacked my account. And the rest is history. Well, and that's back before Blizzard had like best practices in kind of identifying that, and so they just outright banned me. They didn't even give me a second chance, or I got on the phone with them. I was like, I have so much time put into this, and you're just gonna. And they were like, sorry, there's nothing we can do. You're banned. Like, that's bullshit. And so I quit for like 2 days, and then I got a different account. Oh, Nicole had that earlier too. She had messaged Chris earlier, and she probably hit R on the keyboard, which just responds right. And all of her commands to like move around and stuff were like typing out.
The only reason I can't see it is because I have like 32-inch monitors, so I'm like in my giant 64-ounce water cup is like blocking the very bottom of my chat. So I'm like, oh.
First world problem.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I bought
the cup's too big and my monitor's too big. Oh, shit.
I mean, I got first world problems, but I got like garbage Mediacom dragging my stream quality down, or I'd be...
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I do not miss them at all. we pay $40 a month with ATT Uverse, and we have what is it, 100 or 50 down and 50 up.
Yeah, I mean, I have 200
And
down
a terabyte of data a month.
I think it's more than what I have. Or maybe I have a terabyte at 200 and like whatever. My upload is the problem, I think, and it's just like inconsistent. It's like it's good internet for pretty much everything, but then when it comes to my stream quality, it's still like a bag of shit. Like I could adjust it to the most specific fucking like 720p frames and everything. Like get it to where minimal blur, minimal pixelation. Like I literally worked so hard to try to figure out what the fuck was wrong with it. It's like my computer should be able to smash it. It literally, I'm running Streamlabs. I have Discord open. I have CPU ID monitor running, checking my heat. I have, I have Spotify open. I have like 4 windows open on one screen, World of Warcraft running on the other. My computer's temperature isn't fluctuating, and it's using 11% of my CPU. So what the hell is dragging my stream quality down? It's got to be my shitty internet.
What's your graphics card?
It's my 1080 or my 1070. Yeah.
Yeah, how much memory does it have?
Oh, it's an 8 gig one, 8 gig 1070.
Yeah.
It should be good. I mean, good enough, but it may be that. It may be possibly some of that. But I would
yeah, I have no idea.
No.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's a conundrum of where I just like. I wish if I had better internet, I could really test it and be like, well, it's got to be my computer if it's not like something wrong. It's not that. It's like an Asus graphics card for Asus, so it's not like a straight regular NVIDIA or EVGA. So
Yeah, it's good work.
yeah, it still should be able to do it right. But I even have a capture. I had an external capture card and I was running my PlayStation. Like my PlayStation through that to my computer.
Oh wow.
Still, I get the same sort of pixelation. Fuck. I mean, I get the same sort of pixelation if I stream straight from my PlayStation. But my internet everything can be good enough. It's like, I get like 25 up and like 200 down. But I have no idea. But I do live in a shitty apartment. I live in West Point apartment complex, so I don't know if that's part of my problem.
Oh, that's the newer end of town, so hopefully you would have, better infrastructure.
I don't know. I think they ran shit wires up here though, because I had all kinds of issues getting the right modem. I bought my own modem, obviously, modem router combo.
Yeah, save money that way.
Router combo too. Maybe I need to go back to getting. I was gonna switch, I guess, if I were to get like gig at some point, whether I stay here or not, If I were to top out my internet as bad as I can get, I would probably go back to having an actual like Netgear router, fairly massive router, and modem, just to see if it would fix it. But I was gonna upgrade my.
I had a surfboard that did really well when I was back in Iowa, but I mean, things are definitely brings their own stuff, and you can't equipment get around it, unfortunately. Otherwise, seriously, it's only $40 a month. I mean, that's it. That's what we pay, and that's fantastic. It's better than MediaCom, where it's like, oh well, you're going to pay $45.99 a month, but then we're going to tack on all these extra things. No, it's $40 a month, and I like that. 1 year introductory, so we'll go up to 50. But for $50 a month for 50 down, 50 up, and 1 terabyte, that's really competitive.
That's what I really need to get, is just make sure I have a fiber connection. I had a fiber connection at CenturyLink 40 and 20, and it was like flawless. It didn't matter. It That bitch pisses excellence. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. But I hate sound. They're the worst customer support on the face of the earth. Like, they're the scum of the earth.
Well, and they're doing that rate for life thing too right now, where you sign up that you get the static rate for as long as you keep them as a provider. And or maybe that's Quest. That might be Quest.
I thought they owned them for some reason though, but I don't.
Yeah, I thought they were one and the same, but maybe not.
Because I thought Windstream was the same one too, technically, like those three. Just because Windstream was like an Iowa one.
Could be.
Quest and Windstream were, and then you suddenly saw like CenturyLink. Who the fuck is CenturyLink? Same as these other assholes. Except if you had like crappy DSL, CenturyLink's just not.
Mediocre dial interference, basically.
What is this? Where are these pylons at? It's like a freaking quest indicator, and it looks like it's on top of a mountain. What's inside of this cave? I don't know. Kamikazing off this cliff. It's definitely not in here. So Chris plays
Weird. He's on RP server of some sort, yeah. I don't really know. I think he just enjoys. I think he really enjoys the RP aspect of this, which, like, that's holding him up too much. I mean, he's almost level 115, I think, or maybe he is already. But
so he like talks in a different voice. And gets into his
I think it's mostly text based for him. So.
Yeah, I just didn't know he's like he's gonna. Get up there. I had a quest earlier too that was like this little girl wanted you to hold her hand and take her to her dad. I think it was yesterday, and I was like, I don't understand this. Where is this? I didn't understand what to do because it was like I don't know if there's a command to like slash hold hands or something, but I couldn't get anything like that to work. It wasn't. Wow, quest information was just so vague. It was just like, here, take this. She wants you to take her to her dad. Like, okay, couldn't interact with her or anything. And now I'm on a quest where it wants me to destroy a pylon, but it is like on top of a cliff that you cannot climb with a normal mount. Just fall to your death 15 times, please do. There's some other way I'm looking it up.
I hate this about new expansions, where you keep fighting and things keep instantly respawning in the same area that you're at.
Oh yeah, sometimes yeah.
Before you can get out.
Yeah, I get used to that on my PAL because I'm just holding everything to begin with. I am stuck in a tree now that we're doing stupid things. I am literally stuck in a tree.
Nice.
Oh, almost got out. Nope. Nope. Stuck in How do you do this one? Well, you're supposed to have magic pixie dust to get on top of this cliff.
That's probably not too far from the truth.
I mean, there probably is something I'm supposed to like. But I don't
there's this one quest where they basically make you climb all the way up this mountain. And then you have to jump off the cliff. Hilarious. And then, I won't give it away after that, but it's just like, really? Came all the way up here, and now you're making me just jump off. Like,
Gotta have faith.
yeah, it's basically what it's focused.
This is ridiculous. At some point, you'd think I'd be able to climb this with a regular mount. Or it's just like you'd have to come back with a flying mount just to get up here, guy. Battling it. You definitely can't hear my mechanical keyboard, can you?
No.
I would say hopefully you don't hear me just like. It just sounds terrible when you hear it through a mic.
I hate my keyboard. Well, my daughter ruined my keyboard that I was using before a couple days ago. And now I'm stuck using this G510. And it's mechanical. Like, you gotta press the keys about a half an inch before they register, sort of input. That's just annoying to me. I really liked my Apple keyboard before Aria ruined it.
Yeah, I can understand that.
They're not waterproof. Sippy cup proof, anyway. Pour a glass of water in it, it won't work. Oh wait, that's basically any electronic device.
Oh yeah. Am I back to this quest? What is going on? God damn it. I still didn't get that egg quest done. I'm really off track here. I was close to getting... I've seen too many horde guys out here, so it's really pissing me off. Especially like 112 guys. They have three... You guys have 3 zones you can be leveling up in. Why are there people out in my very first starter zone out here trying to troll me?
Man.
I mean, they're not killing me.
I just had a mage come out here.
Wait, where's it at?
Where I'm at, it's in Dust.
What's the name of the place? That's because we have a quest that makes us go out there.
At some point. I've normally been seeing 120s, not 112s. I've only seen like 112.
Yeah, I have a quest up there, and it has a little red mark next to it. I don't know what it means, but Chris told me not to do it because it means I'm not high enough yet. High enough level, that is. Yeah, it's called. I have to go to Drustvar, I think.
Yeah, Drustvar. That's where I'm at. That's one of the 3 alliance starting zones. And there may be.
Yes. So. Yeah, there is. And I'm guessing if people don't know what they're doing, they're probably leaving before they're actually finished with the story here.
I mean, it could be faster to level up,
Okay. Mages seem like they are pretty badass. Oh, tempting. Except for my mages on the Alliance.
I mean, I'm like 3/4 of the way through the Zaldazar. What's this place name? Whatever it is, I'm like almost 3/4 of the way through it, and I'm only at 113.
It's pretty common to max out before you complete all the quests and content.
I want to go back and do all the exploration achievement goals here.
So Blizzard's usually pretty good at getting you play. Blizzard's pretty good at kind of forcing you to explore if you quest it completely. So if you complete all the quests in a zone, you'll pretty much explore the whole entire zone, and then you'll get an achievement for it.
Oh, Kat was asking about you. Like, how's
Is
he
it? God, I haven't talked to anybody in a long time.
I think Kat does. Still does
couple.
Studios, you know, has like a job at some record company, obviously. Like, that's what he went to school.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he was doing like internships a couple years ago. I remember, or longer, probably more like 5 years ago. I think he lives in New York City, and Rafter still lives out.
Yeah, he's in Oceanside with Rafter.
Yeah.
Or what's Rafter's?
Oh, it's Stephen Batline
and Michael Pardo and Stephen Batline. Jeez.
Stevie B and Michael P.
Stevie B.
Stevie B.
Wow.
I just thought of that too. I mean, I'm sure.
Couple of good fellas there.
Yeah, for sure. One was like a. Together, it was like, oh yeah. People say I look like a Beatle, Cat or Steve Batline, and then Rafter just looks like an Italian dude or something, but he's Puerto Rican, so.
Yeah, it looks like a person that would do whatchamacallit, what's it called? Urban Outfitters.
Disco lasers on Diablo 3? What? You have a master's in disco lasers. God, I can't say. I just kept saying disco laborers for some reason. Tell them that you're in here and they don't want to come and hang out. Jeez.
Bastard.
My brother is higher level than me, higher rank in this guild than me. Not that this guild really matters anymore. Our alliance guild is kind of like what we were talking about, just kind of. But yeah, maybe I'd leave most of my characters in here, but totally try to, main somebody else in like a different guild that was actually maybe attempt to do some shit. Raptor and what people seem to want to do. I never went and got another cruise light, so I'm just sober and tired now.
This quest sucks.
Yeah, this one is like, I have to destroy like 30 corrupted eggs. I just swam underwater and I got most of them. It doesn't help that I'm UI, so I'm
can't attack that target.
Love it, but kind of just disorienting. Because I have the bars to where it's really easy to use them, but I have the bars to where they're almost under my character instead of being all the way at the bottom of the screen, so I can click or put my mouse down for my numbers and get right on it. A lot of people have, there's I think a book called Auras, and they can set the image you want it to be, and then it'll show you when your cooldown of your skill is coming. But I literally don't need that. I'm just gonna spam through my skills as fast as I possibly can anyway. So.
What? All right.
What now? Let me know when you're ready to play with the big kids.
In that area then too, currently?
No, there's not a lot of water around here. And being a shaman, I have water watch. So I tend to, out of habit, I just throw that on myself if I'm gonna need it.
I figured out why I was struggling so much with this. It's an underwater cave. Old biggest noob move ever.
Oh, lovely.
It's too far away.
Okay, well, I noticed it too.
You are too late. You cannot stop the tide that rises before you.
I'm aiming for halfway through this level. I'll be happy.
Our master comes for you.
Especially a pally tank, I see something nearby, I just literally throw my shield at it or judge it, and it comes over, and I'll just keep running. And if I see more objective-related things, I'll just drop my consecration, kind of halfway in between, so it just keeps hitting the stuff, and then pull them back to it. Just yeah. Pretty easy. Should probably read quests from now on. I mean, I thought I read that. It didn't really elaborate on where it was at. It's just like, hey, it's kind of over here.
Jesse, do you know if once people grab the treasure chest, do they disappear, or are they there for everybody forever?
They should be there. Yeah, they respawn if they're not. I mean, if it's just a one-time thing, but they're definitely. I think they're there for everybody who comes to them because they're like.
Do they respawn in different places?
There's ones all over the place. So if you have handy notes, you can get the treasure. To add on handy notes, you can get the treasures marked on the map, and it'll say like elaborate on what you need to do it if it's kind of different. But...
Well, I have my rogue is all the way up, and I had a treasure chest that showed up on the map, and I went over to it, and then it just disappeared. But I don't.
I don't know if it could be like phased out or something, or maybe someone got it. I don't know. I didn't think it went away. Someone else got it, didn't they? It shouldn't be very long.
Tides welcome you.
Hey, do you know if there's a replacement for Gatherer?
I mean, I think it's handy notes. But, like, there might be. I
Handy
think
notes.
you're talking about something that marks stuff, right?
Yeah, like if I'm gathering herbs, like I want to be able to, you know,
I don't know if there's one for handy note herbs.
have the
It'll just have
historical.
people have marked herbs before, and then when you go and get them, it'll disappear off your map until you like log back in. I think there's something like that, or there used to be something called like photographer, which was just like.
Yeah, there used to be Gatherer too, but that no longer works.
I think if you were to look it up on Curse, I think it's probably handy notes. It's probably a version of handy notes, some add-on that uses handy notes to mark the map. Because literally handy notes you can just like mark, you know, you can right click on the map, or I thought you could. But literally my handy notes, I have the bosses and everything on rare. I have the rares one installed and the treasures one installed, so I literally see schools all over the map. Even though I can probably kill them. I kill them anyways when I see them, but they're not hard to kill. This takes a couple minutes.
Well, I gotta find an end, and then I gotta go to bed. It's midnight here.
Yeah.
And I work tomorrow.
True, I do too. I work at 6:30, so I probably should be going to bed.
Yeah. All right, man. Well,
nice talking to you.
Bye, Jesse.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
yeah, you too.
Yeah, thank you.
We're on here. It feels like every night now, but not tomorrow though. But probably a little bit on Saturday at some point, maybe Sunday.
Yeah,
but
maybe on both. I mean, I might go to the fair, old state fair.
Oh yeah, we got that going on here too.
Yeah, so one of those nights I might do that, but my mom and my stepdad and my stepsister and I think my Emily works. My younger sister works in Minneapolis, so she's going to be driving back down. But we still technically have an apartment together, so it's weird. It's weird, but yeah. So I might be doing something like that, but I'll definitely be on here at some point during the day. So I'll probably if you're on, yeah, if you see me on, I'll probably be on Discord, sitting here by myself on Discord because nobody wants to talk to me on Discord now.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you later, dude.
Yep,
Take care.
Yep.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, it's Gather Mate 2. That's what it is.
My scouts report that the corruption hasn't
Tides
spread beyond the
guide you.
harbor yet. We're culling any monsters that stray too far out.
Well done, Captain. The longer we can keep it contained, the longer we have to stop it.
The tides seem to be calming. Perhaps our friends have made some progress.
Well, I sure hope so, because there's something else coming this way.
Outriggers! Open fire! I've never seen a monster I couldn't take down.
Inform me when you are prepared to go. Time is fleeting, and the monster shall not hesitate. My Plumeria's feathers, you scared me. The terror of the sea, swayed by Deep Warden's Dark Master. Perhaps too large a monster even for the Outriggers.
Stand firm, Outriggers! Give her all you've got!
Mind your tack. Storm's coming. I can feel it in the waters.
And down she goes! A fight for the ages, Outriggers. Nicely done, my friend. You're welcome to join us for a hunt any time. For now, take a griffin down to Angle Point. We'll clean up here.
I must prove myself to my uncle. Nobody warned me how... Angle Point has been saved, but my fear still lingers. Deep Warden, as smart a man as he was, did not hold that kind of power previously.
Deep Warden. He was always clever, but I never knew him to dabble with magic such as this. To harness a power that could cause the ocean such panic.
Now I must return home. My uncle and his Tide Sages in Stormsong Valley may have more information about this dark magic. We thank you, ally. You have saved this village and inspired courage in me. Albie and Therold, please make sure that Angle Point recovers. You shall hear from me soon. Fancy a cuppa? Look always to the sea.
Due to several recent disappearances, a new curfew will be strictly enforced in Fallhaven. For your protection, all villagers are expected to retire to their homes no later than sundown. In addition, we have received reports of dangerous creatures in the foothills. Anyone with business outside the town limits is urged to use caution. Please report any suspicious persons or activity to Mayor White at once.
target.
I don't know where these blasted flies came from, but they've returned each morning for a fortnight now.
It's too far away.
At this rate, we'll run out of feed for the pigs in a month's time. What curse is before us? I'd bet my last torch it has something to do with that old croon.
Dearest husband, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but I've seen you sneaking out into the foothills while you think I'm asleep. Whatever it is you're up to, it better not involve that crazy woman in the woods. She's a dangerous one.
But not half as dangerous as I'll be if I find out you're up to no good.